This video is going to be part 3 of a 3-part series where we went through the interior detailing, the exterior detailing, and now we have all the other little things. So we're going to go through some of the little add-ons, like taking care of the license plate. We're going to polish the exhaust tips with a special cleaner, and then we're going to detail the engine compartment, and we're also going to burp the intercooler. And actually this intercooler needed quite a bit of fluid, so with any ZL1 or ZL1 1LE, you really need to burp the intercooler circuit before you take it on track or take it to the drag strip or just even drive it on the street, because lots of them have air in them. So let's get right into the video. So I got this silicone backing plate for the license plate. It will keep from scratching the paint, so it's smooth and very, very soft. And then we have some tamper-proof stainless steel Torx with some vanity caps. So it'll just make the back look a little bit better and also give the paint some protection from the sharp edges on the license plate. We'll also clean behind the license plate with some spray detailer while we have this off. Yeah, you can see that there already was some abrasion here on the paint. I mean, it's not a big deal because theoretically there'll always be a license plate on the car. And GM has a whole bunch of dimples and stuff back here anyway, so it's not exactly the prettiest part of the car. It's kind of like a phone case. Also kind of a pain in the you-know-what, like a phone case. All right, so there we go. It's pretty good because it doesn't actually cover any of the plate itself, any of the lettering. It's right around the edges, and then it's nice and clean. The bolts holes line up. So now let's just use our new stainless screws. And you don't want to over tighten these because it's just going into the plastic. There we go. So while we are back here, we're going to polish the exhaust tip. So there is quite a bit of tarnish, especially on the track tip that sees a lot of high temperature and carbon buildup. So there's a special all metal polish from Germany. It's called Simichrome. And this little tube is like 20 bucks, but it'll last for a very, very long time. And then we're going to use a Chemical Guys applicator, and we'll just wipe it on. You don't want to get this stuff on your hands, so if you're going to get it on your hands, you want to wipe it off quickly or use rubber gloves. I'm just going to make sure I keep it on the applicator. As you can see, the before, there's quite a bit of tarnish on these tips, and then the street tip is a lot better, but watch how this gets cleaned up. So just put a little dab on here. It's kind of like toothpaste. Just kind of want to coat it first, and then we'll really start to polish it. Gonna let that sit on there and work on that tarnish, but you can see, even though these were already clean, there's a lot of stuff coming off on this microfiber. So they're pretty darn shiny. Really, there's a little bit that I can't really get off. I'm probably gonna have to get something like a power cone or something, maybe a little bit more abrasive, but you know, for a little bit of elbow grease, it really brings out almost a mirror finish on these exhaust tips. So sometimes it's just the little details that matter. So the engine compartment is in pretty good shape. I mean, it's got less than 4,000 miles on it. So we're just going to do a few things. We're just going to wipe it down with some simple green, diluted simple green. We'll dry it, and then we'll just put some Meguiar's Ultimate Protectant on some of the plastic pieces, and then we're done. I also have a brand new, freshly oiled Canon filter. We'll replace this filter with the clean one, and then we'll re-oil the filter that's installed. But pretty much that's it. So anytime I pull the filter, I like to use this CRC mass airflow cleaner. It leaves 0 residue, but when running an oiled filter, you can get some grime that builds up on the mass airflow sensor element, and this stuff will blast it right out. So let's go see what that looks like. So here's the, we pulled the mass airflow sensor off, or the air filter, and then you can see the mass airflow sensor down there, and we'll just give it a good dousing, and then you need to make sure that it dries. You wait 15 to 30 minutes before you start the car back up. So here we go, fully detailed engine bay, fresh filter. Every piece of black plastic has the Meguiar's Ultimate Protectant. It's really clean in here. Looks great. So we're also going to do an intercooler burp. I'll put a link to another video that we've done describing that, but we're just going to make sure that there's no air in the intercooler circuit, and we're also going to try if there's enough space in the system. We're going to add water wetter and some distilled water. Oh, we got air in the wow, we got air in the system here. Quite a bit. Well, I'm glad we did this. We'll do a few start-stop cycles. Look at the bubbles. We'll just let it keep on bubbling for a second, and then we'll start the car back up. They're just going to keep on doing this until it stops bubbling with big bubbles. Like I said, there'll be a video in the link above that'll allow you to see how to do this and why. So I hope you enjoyed watching these videos as much as I enjoyed making them. Obviously, getting a new to you or a new vehicle and making sure that it's totally detailed is great for any automotive enthusiast. If you have some different opinions, please post them in the comments below, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.